Hello and welcome back to the Pen Man. My name is Mike West and today we're going to be talking about this guy. Whoa! The Diplomat Magnum. The Diplomat Magnum has been around at least since 2008. I believe earlier than that. It is considered an entry-level fountain pen to compete, some think, with the Lamy Safari. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we're going to be talking about this inexpensive fountain pen. Magnum retails around $22, give or take a few dollars. And when you get your Magnum, it comes in this pretty simple box, pretty box. It seems there's some design changes, not only in the packaging, as well as on the finial, the cap finial of the Magnum since maybe 2018. I'll give you a look at the cap finial as we go further into the video. But you get it in this box. It used to come in a plain box, and then inside there would be this, the pen was in this clear acrylic shaped right about like this box here. I don't really mind that they got rid of the acrylic box, because why pay more for something that you really don't need? Opening the box, you will find the pen on this cardboard sleeve. There's no instructions in the box, however. I went ahead and inked up the converter, the ink converter supplied by Goulet pens. I think normally this pen does not come with a converter, but Goulet threw one in. It's one of the more, I guess you call it the inexpensive, the budget Schmidt converter. But it's there, and then you have these two cartridges. One is a spacer, and that's all it's good for because it's open on both ends. You put it in your pen like this, just to keep the ink cartridge from coming out. So pretty simple. There's no instructions with the pen, but again, I have it inked up, ready for the demonstration. The Magnum comes in a variety of colors. It is grown from 6. I'm not sure how much they were to begin with, but in some places you only have an option of 6. But I know at Goulet pens I've seen two more colors. There's this prismatic purple, and then another color. I can't remember the name of that. But so there's 8 different colors that you can choose from. Everything in between white and black. You have a couple of different blues: the dark blue, the indigo blue, which is what I have, and there's a lighter blue. Then you have the prismatic purple. There's a red one. I think I might try to get that red one. Maybe. Okay, so now for our writing sample. Okay. Here you have the Diplomat Magnum, and this color is the indigo blue. It's kind of a story here. When I originally bought these, I thought I was getting a medium point, but I had inadvertently bought a fine point, so I returned it. But the original one I had was it's called the prismatic purple, and I'm not sure if it's exclusive on Goulet, but that's where I bought it from. And I was a little disappointed in that the shading on the prismatic purple wasn't as varied as what it looks like in the pictures on their website. So anyway, when I went to exchange it, I didn't use it at all. So As soon as I saw that it had a fine nib, I wanted to return it. So I went ahead and got the indigo blue, and as you can tell, it's a nice deep blue. The pen it has this clip that is nice and springy there. The finish, the body and the cap, it's resin, but it has what they call the soft touch. And in other words, it's a matte finish, but it's really, I don't know, it's really nice. It's a nice feel to it. Again, the cap snaps on, nice secure cap, but I can easily get it off with just using my hand there. Okay, so you pull it off here, and then you have your the grip, and that also is a resin, black resin there, and it has that same kind of matte finish to it. Let me see if I can bring it in here and get you a little bit closer look. Let's see. There you go. All right. So the nib is pretty simple. It's a steel nib. It's a number 5. Now Gold Spot has it calls it a number 4, but Pinchele and I believe Goulet call it a number 5. So that's what I'm going to go with, number 5 on this one. You'll notice on the grip that it is faceted on 3 sides, and I think it is fine. I'm not real crazy about the facets on the grip, but I don't think this is going to bother me at all. And then corresponding to that facet, I'm going to see if I can show it to you this way. Trying to line it up here. Anyway, there's facets on the body. I'm trying to look at my phone at the same time. Okay, so you can see the facets there, and they line up with those on the grip. So it's kind of neat. There's no facets on the cap at all. And then you have this this window here, and there's one on each side of the pen. It's kind of neat, you know, give you some indication there on how low your ink is getting, which is always good to know. Now, when you get this pen, it comes, like I say, from Goulet, it comes with a converter, but also these come with this what I call a spacer cartridge, because it's open at both ends there, and then kind of tap, and here's your supplied ink cartridge. And then all you have to do, then you have this your converter here, and just clip that in, and you're ready to go. So I'm going to leave that in there. Okay, on your clip, it says Diplomat there, and then if you angle it up, see if I can get that. It says Germany, kind of on the top there of the clip, and then on the cap. That's what I wanted to really point out here is it looks like, and I'm not sure when they did it. I've seen reviews from 2018, but it looks like they took the old style of the cap, which just had a horizontal Diplomat look to it, as I'm giving you a screenshot here of that. And here they have their Maltese cross inspired flower, or ink flower is what they call it. And the Maltese cross is a symbol that has been used for millennia, and it is used to both in secular and sacred functions. And it's 8 points, and each point on the Maltese cross represents one is gallantry, sympathy, perseverance, loyalty, tact, observation, and dexterity. And then on the top, it says, or around the edge there, it will say Diplomat and then Germany on the other side. So I was really pleased to see that that change. It just looks better than that plain horizontal Diplomat, because you got Diplomat right there on the clip. All right. How about a writing sample? We have the Diplomat Magnum. This is a medium nib, and I am using Monteverde Horizon Blue. Nice ink, nice ink. All right, so how does the nib feel? I think it feels great. The good thing about Diplomat nibs is they're all nice. Obviously, the finer you get, sometimes there are issues as far as scratchiness and that. But with the mediums, I don't have a problem. I do have one Diplomat with a fine nib, and I will be reviewing that at some point. But this Magnum, for the price point especially, is quite impressive. Here's a little bit of feedback. As you come back down here, there's a little bit. I don't see any skipping. It's always a good thing. Let's see, how about this? Writing increases. Writing increases brain power. Okay, how about line variation? Well, you start out like this. It does have some flexibility, but it is not a flex pen, so as they say, try not to use it. Quite frankly, for me, one of these days I'm going to end up buying a flex pen probably, but just because. But if I want line variations, I just use a stub nib, and that works fine for me. Okay, there you have it. That is the Diplomat Magnum, and excellent writer. And like I said, for the price, $22, that's, I believe, less than what a Pilot Metro cost. I think it's really good. Now it is a thinner pen, so if you and I showed you thinner pen. In fact, here are the dimensions of the pen itself. The grip at 9 millimeters is about as small as I comfortably want to go. The length it's nice. I don't normally post my pens, so the length is very good. I have a lot of overlap, but it fits nicely. A bigger hand might want something else. So I also, let's see, I don't know if you can see here, the ink window, I didn't put in as much ink. Might be able to see there in the ink window, there's a little bit of light on the right side of that. just to kind of help you see that, anyway, where you can, visibly see the ink level. So anyway, but it is light. It does post. Pen does post fairly securely. It's not a heavy pen, so I don't feel it back weighting too much in my hand. But I mean, personally, I don't know. I just, I guess that's the reason why I don't post my pens. For me, I don't find it very comfortable. So I like it like this, but if you like to post, have at it. All right, well, there you go. There's our writing sample. Well, again, thank you for tuning in to the Pen Man. I hope that this video has been helpful to you. I'm really going to try to polish these things up as I learn as I go. If you have any kind of suggestions as far as pens or equipment, just any ideas that you might have, put them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you did. Hope so. And click that little bell button so you will be notified every time I post a new video. All right, thanks a lot, and you have a great day.